Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, elderly ganja seller tries to bribe cops. A 69-year-old woman who operates a community shop from which she sells weed was fined $100,000 last Thursday for trying to bribe a policeman. Andrea O'Sullivan pleaded guilty to bribery and disorderly conduct following an incident on July 15. The shopkeeper was also charged along with her son, Devontae Gordon, who pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct and obstructing the police. It was shared in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court that the police, acting on information, raided O'Sullivan's shop and indicated that she would be prosecuted for selling weed. O'Sullivan, who is hypertensive, then offered the police $15,000 not to be arrested. She was notified of the offense of bribery, and while being apprehended, Gordon intervened and tried to prevent his mother from being arrested. Your Honor, me just did a video the police them. Me not do nothing else, Gordon offered as his defense. On the count of disorderly conduct, the mother and the son were both fined $100,000 or 30 days imprisonment. I have a problem with people who give problem to the police, Senior Parish Judge Sanche Burrell said before imposing a fine of $100,000 or 30 days imprisonment on each count of bribery and obstructing the police. The sentences are to run concurrently if the fines are not paid. Alleged gangsters develop skin ailment in jail. 7 alleged members of a West Kingston-based gang are expected to receive medical treatment for a skin condition they claim to have developed since being placed in a police lockup. The men Andrew Williams, Kiwani Howell, Nijay Wright, Rohan Tomlinson, Carlos Johns, Patrick Bishop, and Navado Lyons are among a group of 18 men charged with participating in and being a member of a criminal organization. Lyons is charged with being the leader of a criminal organization. The matter was heard in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court last Thursday. Submissions made by attorney at law Abina Morris before Senior Parish Judge Sanche Burrell urged that the men receive medical treatment as they have bumps, boils, and sores on their skin. Mr. Lyons has it the worst, Your Honor. It's all over their bodies, Morris said. He is the legal representative for Williams, Howell, and Wright. Did you have the skin condition before you went into custody? Burrell asked the men, all of whom answered that they did not. The senior jurist then made an order that the men receive medical attention and treatment for their skin complaints. Burrell adjourned the matter until October 1 at 2 p.m. to facilitate the other accused men being brought before the parish court. The matter will then be transferred to the Home Circuit Court, where jurisdiction in the matter lies. The other accused, Samuel Grant, Romaine Stewart, Bo Nation, Trayvon Williams, Dante Thompson, Kamar Allen, Ricky Mohammed, Chevantian McGreechy, AJ Vickers, Andre Brown, and Kevin Gill were not brought before the court last Thursday. Government ministers intervene to reverse expulsion after school claims it did not know student completed child diversion program. A student who was expelled from a prominent high school last month because of behavioral issues is now back at the institution. This after school officials were informed by representatives of the Ministry of Education and Youth that the child had successfully completed the child diversion program and received commendations. Minister of Justice Delroy Chuck, after being told about the plight of the 15-year-old student last month, expressed a concern and told the news that he would be asking Minister of Education and Youth, Favour Williams, to ask the school to reconsider its decision. Last week, Chuck said he informed the minister of the situation, and he was informed that when the Ministry of Education officials contacted the school, they were told that the school was not aware that the student had successfully completed the child diversion program. The school revisited the matter and has allowed the child to continue in school because from all indication, his participation in the program was very successful. The program is one of the Ministry of Justice's services to assist the children who get in trouble with the law to get back on the straight and narrow path, Chuck told the news yesterday. The student's father had complained bitterly to the news earlier this month that he was shocked that after his son completed the program, he was barred from going back to school. He said then that he was told to find another school or he could send his son to evening classes at the same school. Chuck was then contacted on the issue and gave his assurance that he would intervene in the matter. It was reported that the student and an older student were involved in a fight with another student who received minor injuries. They were charged with assault and taken before the children's court last year. The judge ordered the two students, whose ages at the time were 14 and 16, to participate in the child diversion program. The students attended the program, which lasted for about 8 months, while also attending school. When the boys returned to court, the judge, the child diversion officers, as well as the police were pleased with the boys' successful completion of the program and their commendations. The fathers, who are both farmers, said they attended the program with their sons. They said they benefited from the program and had seen great improvements in their son's behavior. However, a few weeks before the start of this school year, the father of the 15-year-old boy said he was shocked and disappointed when he was informed that his son had been expelled from school. He said it was difficult to find another school at such a short notice and added that it would be very difficult for him to find the fees of $18,500 for each subject for evening classes. The program gave my son a chance and the school failed him, the father commented at the time. The other student, who is now 17, was successful in passing one subject, which was agricultural science, but he is now working and attending evening classes, his father said. Commenting further yesterday, Chuck described the program as extremely successful and said he wanted to thank the judges and the police who refer the children who get in trouble with the law to the program. He said the children benefited tremendously from the program and that there are testimonies from many youth that they are better persons today because of the program. The Child Diversion Act came into effect in 2018 and the program was implemented in March 2020. The program is aimed at steering youngsters in conflict with the law away from the criminal justice system. It targets children ages 12 to 17 with individualized diversion programs tailored to their needs. 3 held as a cops seize a firearm during stop and search in St. Elizabeth. The police seized one Smith & Wesson pistol with a magazine containing 10 rounds of ammunition during an operation on the West Main Road in St. Elizabeth on Sunday, September 29. Reports are that about 1:45 p.m., lawmen were conducting spot checks when a motor vehicle was signaled to stop and the driver complied. A search was conducted and during the search, the firearm was found inside the console of the motor car. The 3 men were taken into custody in relation to the seizure. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigation. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.